Welcome to another episode of the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show. We've got Augie Norris, Thunder, we've got Nori Love and myself, and a few others are joining us, Tom Schaefer, and join the conversation and hope you'll learn something, and we'll have some fun with it.
And they have tampered with our DNA and everything to shorten things. So, it sounds like pretty much they're getting cleaned up, and the edge right now of a whole civilization that will be changed. We're having on December 5th, they're going to have hearings on the Clinton Foundation, and that could open up a whole, a whole Pandora's box of other things to get revealed.
Well, I didn't know that they were going to have that hearing. I guess that's the rewards of not watching TV, but boy, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, it's on mainstream news, and it's on the Q posts. So I feel very encouraged.
So isn't that what they were getting Gitmo ready for?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Remodel it up.
I'm just looking. I'm looking for one
store
person to go there.
Floating FEMA camp.
Well, that'd be okay too. It doesn't matter where they go.
From what I understand, back when Trump did the inauguration speech, there was a top secret memorandum to, I've been involved with scientists and inventors for like 10 years attempting to bring out an energy solution, and many of them received national security orders, so they can't, basically, it's a gag order, they can't release the technologies. Supposedly thousands of these national security orders are going to be released, and I imagine what they need to do is they need to clean house, like they've been saying, from the top executive positions so that they can finally release these technologies that could be, oh my God, it'll change everything on Earth. It'll change the pharmaceutical industries, it'll change the energy industries. I think we really need to release the zero-point energy so that millions of lives could be saved if we can retrofit all the homes and businesses with these devices where we're no longer susceptible to a corona mass ejection from the sun that would kill millions of people, because we're so dependent on this infrastructure.
All these are awesome problems. Yes, we concur. So we sit around and just work on solutions all day long for these type of scenarios. Yes, 100% with you. Love zero-point energy. All these so-called secret science projects that are all hidden and we can't get our access to. As the chief scientist of CORE, the Center of Reverse Engineering, it was my job to look at exotic technologies and bring them to schematic. Most of the ways that I would reverse engineer process would be in technical remote viewing the manufacturing process. A lot simpler way to get a head jump on, other reverse engineers out there. But looking at a lot of these problems that you just went over, they're already out. We have them. We were not waiting for them to be released. We will work with any new releases of technologies. We're not looking to compete with anybody at all. We want to. It's like the company BASF, the chemical company. Things make things better. Well, at Halidium, we make BASF better. We use a quantum energy field working in conjunction with what existing technologies out there, and thus we consider ourselves future-proof. We can adapt with anything that is emerging. Where did this computer just come on from?
I think it's Title 35 that allows the government to step in when they see a patent that's going to be disruptive to shut you down and put a gag order on you and threaten you with
if
jail.
you patent.
Right.
So don't
they call it patent trap. That's the patent trap.
So go IP.
I don't believe in sharing with the world your exact idea, so they all steal it, and then you have to sue the billionaires to try to get even.
Ridiculously dumb.
It's a broken patent system.
I'm going to go knock on the emperor's door over in China and ask him politely, because I got the patent here. Would you guys quit making my product? And then I got to go catch a plane and go talk to the guys over in India, let them know the same thing. But, hey, thanks, guys.
How can you police the whole world to see who's stealing your ideas? I mean, it's pretty tough.
No, I'm not chasing that pattern. And I think Apple and Samsung case. And if we do a couple more cases like the federal judges have got to sit down and abolish the patents. The patents are killing the U.S. economy. You can only do business in America.
I've been told that the tunnel system that Musk just built was a complete copy from someone else's great idea, and now it's just like, sue me,
Yeah. Now, I want to, hey, Dan, if I may, I got a couple, also, we can keyboard if you want. I can push a button and encrypt, and we're all good here on Zoom automatically. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me encrypt this.
Push the red button, Thunder. Hey, Thunder, what are we going to do today?
Same thing we do every day. Continue our mission to save this planet.
Dan, you don't know we have a new YouTube channel, and it was given birth to by some of our interviews on our podcast channel. And when we heard about the disaster at Fukushima that no one's paying attention to, we launched a new YouTube show called Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet. And we want everyone on this call to help us save the freaking planet from all the stupidity that man has done, starting which is nuclear energy and nuclear bombs.
Absolutely. They have the technology classified, but it could remediate the entire Pacific Ocean of radiation within a matter of weeks, which is, I know it's hard to wrap your mind around, but they have that technology withheld.
Yes.
60 Minutes just did an update on Fukushima last night, and of course that's mainstream media, but they did admit to all the problems, and the one guy said it's going to take 40 years at a minimum to remediate it. And I'm hoping he's wrong, and I'm hoping you're right, of course.
40 years of present-day technologies that is available, but there are other technologies, so they're thinking in old terms, and you can't do that. You cannot anticipate new inventions and new breakthroughs in the old terms of thinking.
Correct.
Exactly. Right. Completely right. 40 years is far too long. It would take centuries to expedite. What was going to take 4 decades to implement? Of course not. That's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm on point with you, brother.
And if they say that nuclear reactor number 4, if they have another earthquake and that goes down, half of Japan will die immediately.
So they haven't shut down the last reactor? There's one left?
There's 6 of them altogether. 3 of them are toast. They did shut down the others, I believe, but they're saying 4 has a problem, and I mean, all they're using is robots at this point to go in and try to figure out what to do. They haven't. They don't have a solution.
I'm one of the main radiation monitoring stations here on the West Coast. If you go to NETC.com, it's a civilian base where the government will sometimes shut down monitoring stations if something happens that the public can't see. But it's a Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center, NETC.com. I'm the main monitoring station in Southern Oregon.
So you have live data right now?
Yeah, it's being fed up to the internet.
Hello. And you got a cell phone. We can send a text message. You got what? You're reading a live Geiger counter like right now from the atmosphere around you.
Right. It's a Geiger counter that's tied into a.
Here we go. Let's do this.
BlackBerry device that's connected to the internet and feeds the data up there. You can monitor it when check it out ever so often, netc.com, and it shows across the entire planet, all the radiation monitoring stations, and you can see the different levels going on at different times.
Have you seen times where there were really big spikes in it?
Yeah, there is. Sometimes it's interesting. You can see, across the United States, it shows, when everything's cool, everything's green, right? And then that changes. They change colors. It goes from red level 1 to red level 5, and you can see, all of a sudden, there's this whole swath that, all of a sudden they picked up.
Okay, so we can do this live right now. If I understand this correctly, you are standing in front of a live Geiger counter that's numbers are being read live on the internet, yes?
Well, it's actually sitting outside on the window of an Airstream trailer on the property, and being fed to the internet, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're in proximity, within 30 feet? Where you are now?
Maybe about 50 feet. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, let's do this. This is what we've been wanting to do. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go share screen, and we're gonna show live what we're looking at on the numbers currently. You are then going to text message me the word RAD, R-A-D, for radiation. I am then going to send you an image. You are going to point that image toward the Geiger counter. And we're going to watch the numbers, if any, change. Does that make sense?
I could do a screen share, I think, here.
Yeah, we want to see it live on the screen, Dan.
Okay.
And anybody recording this?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
It says, we're recording this. Okay,
Dan's got to have that image from Thunder first.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get our baseline.
You get a baseline first. Let's look at the Geiger counter live now.
How can I share my screen?
Okay, on the bottom of the Zoom window.
The easier is just to point your camera instead of you, because I haven't seen a picture of you yet.
No.
To point it at the computer, maybe.
No, all you got to do is at the bottom of the Zoom window, it says share.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Here's a live feed going on. This is happening right now. Radiation.
Okay.
If you go to, let's see.
You got to send
here.
Thunder a text with a number, with your phone, with your cell phone number.
Can everybody see the United States?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I think this is me. Yeah, Dream Hill Research. Yeah, we're currently 15. The average is 16, so, it's perfectly fine.
And what about the ones that are red?
Oh, those aren't good. You have different levels down here. If you can see the bottom where it says Radcon 1, that means that's the standard background radiation level due to the thousands of nukes they tested, in the 50s and so forth. It means it's Radcon 2 means it's rising. 3 is elevated, and then 4 is concern. And then if it gets up to Radcon 5, that's an alert. Nobody's got Radcon 5.
Dan, I'm told the government is burying plutonium, and that's how they get rid of it in the earth.
Well, just north of me in Georgia, I'm looking at a Radcon 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's just elevated from its normal. There's nothing to be concerned about. All these readings here is nothing to be concerned about for anybody.
Okay. How often does the refresh occur?
It's like, every second or so it's updating.
So get a fix on the number right now. Dan, did you send Thunder an email or a text yet with your cell number? Because he's going to send you a text to your cell number.
This is where you want to go, netc.com.
No. He needs to send you to your personal cell phone a text message.
I don't have a cell phone. I live off the grid. I'm out in the wilderness out here.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna email you an image.
So he's going to email it to then. Okay.
All right.
You have a laptop, yeah?
Yeah.
What he's looking for, Dan, is a portable computer, something you can use. Basically going to aim this image at, the Geiger counter? Or how are you going to have him use the image?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
You have Dan's email?
So he wants you to put the image on something portable, Dan. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Can you Skype it to him? Can you send it in Skype and he can download it?
Actually, you can send it through this chat mechanism, I believe. You can do files.
What is it that you exactly want to see? You can just go to netc.com.
Dan, here's what he's going to do. He's got a holographic image that he's going to send you and have you aim at the Geiger counter to see if it affects this is a quantum holographic image he's going to use, but he wants you to put it on a portable device.
To aim at with the Geiger counter?
This is how these images work. It's bizarre. It's crazy shit, but you aim this image at the device, and if this mitigation works, then they want to do it on a larger scale.
Okay, so you want to see if it increases or decreases?
The idea is he's going to mitigate it, so he wants you to put on a portable device, an iPad, a laptop, something you can take.
Okay, I have a cell phone. I don't have cell service out here.
Okay, so you have Wi-Fi that you can get an email to your cell phone?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. I just need the email address, if you would, please, and I will send you a image that you will then point at the Geiger counter.
All your money.
As close, if you can set the picture on and leave it run, pointing at the Geiger counter and be within 30 feet of it, we can then start to watch the Geiger counter numbers become affected or not.
Okay.
Now, you can also share this file. There's a chat window at the bottom, Gary. At the bottom of your Zoom window, there's a thing that says chat. And over on the right in the chat window, it says more. You can share a file in the meeting right now with everybody. So you can share the file through Zoom if you want to.
You can send images through through Zoom?
Yes, you may. At the bottom of your Zoom window, it says chat.
Share?
No, chat.
No. Chat.
My email is contact@thewebmatrix.net. If you want to send it there, that might be easiest. I'll give it a shot.
Okay. All right.
Can't hurt.
All right. Now let's start over here because I was sidetracked by two different questions, and I should be focusing here. Let me get we got our numbers right now, and it's 15, right? That's what our live numbers were.
Gary, did you just get a chat message?
Oh, okay. Yes, I did.
Okay, Gary, did you get that chat message?
Negative. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to Zoom.
Yeah, contact@webmatrix.net. You can send it there.
Okay, in that chat window over on the bottom right, it says more, and it says share file in meeting. Or you can send it to Dan's email, either one.
Contact. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, this is what I want. Okay. All right, attach the file. Hold on. All right, here we go. We are about to view history. This is badass. Okay.
I'm going to go over to that website.
I take it you don't have a Geiger counter.
I bought mine and it's arriving tomorrow.
Yeah, Fukushima is one situation. Yeah, it'd be nice to clean up this planet with so many different areas.
Yeah, here we go. Image, yes, and send.
Well, I have a Radcon 4 in my area north of me in Georgia. I wonder what's there.
Well,
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hello.
Robert.
See, there's Kings Bay, Georgia, which is a nuclear naval base.
if this works, I would drive over there and when Thunder sends you another image, see if we can get a Rad 4 down.
Yeah.
But it's gone now. Down. It has gone down.
Okay, what's going on?
Hello, Robert.
Hey, hello.
We're about to test. We're about to test
Hi, Robert.
quantum mechanics on irradiating radiation up in at Dan's place. So you're about ready to witness history here.
Okay.
Did you get the image, Dan?
Did I get what?
Dan.
Okay.
No, Dan.
Let's see.
Now, Robert, just so you can catch up, I'm going to paste in the chat window. We're monitoring a nuclear monitoring site. If you want to go to this website in another window, there's a chat window there. There's a website, netc.com, where Gary Thunder has come up with a way that may actually work to mitigate radiation. So we're going to try it on this monitoring site that Dan is running up there in the Northwest.
Great. Okay.
Did it come in, Dan?
I did not get an email.
Palladium Labs.
No, Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Maybe not.
Did you send it by chat?
No, I dropped it in the email.
Oh.
I have not received
Contact
an email.
at thewebmatrix.net, Thunder?
Right.
Thunder?
Oh, it's still sending. Okay, there. It just got out. I'm
Okay.
sorry. It should now be arriving.
Now, what I'm supposed to do is bring
Okay,
this image over to my radiation detector.
Yes,
Here it
open
is.
this image in with a cell phone, right? And so that image is portable on a cell phone device.
He doesn't have a cell
Okay.
phone, Thunder. He has a computer.
No, she has.
I do have a cell phone that I can transfer the image onto the Wi-Fi, and I
Correct.
can hold the image up to the Geiger counter.
Correct.
And you want to note whether the background radiation drops.
While you do that, we're going to screen share and watch it live.
Okay. All right.
Easy,
Let me.
right?
So
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that. All right. So I'm firing up my
Yep.
my phone here.
Yeah. This is essentially what we can do. We could drone in cell phones to Fukushima with these images on the screen to where the area would be safe for cleanup. Yay!
Hey, Thunder, I got an idea here. Let me run this one by you, and that is that if we went to Google Earth and aim this image towards the picture of a specific area through Google Earth, what do you think of that?
I think you are right in the middle of Palladium Labs' game plan when it comes to working on this stuff. That's exactly what I would do. Yeah.
That's
Because the resonant frequency of the Google Earth image would be resonant with the actual surface of the Earth. Is that how that works?
Correct. What I've done there, and I did this in Hawaii, what I did is I pulled the biomimicry signature of the soil element makeup of the most fertile land in the world, Hawaii. And we're able then to transduce that into any soil patch. So we take a survey of, let's say, an 80-acre field in Kansas. Now we're going to move that biomimicry signature from Hawaii, and then using Google Maps, I can then lay that frequency in that 80-acre patch, and now those plants think they're growing in Hawaii.
Mr. Anderson, have you told anyone else about this? Remember the Matrix?
So, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
okay. Yeah, this is a primary frequency that I'm using in frequency fertilizer is a biomimicry signature of the highest fertile. Now, when you're using vertical grow and just using water, the plants actually think they're growing in Hawaii, but they're sitting in just water. The energy vibrational field is identical to the soil condition makeup of Hawaii.
Where is the map? I don't see it on the screen right now, the NETC map.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. This is the image, right?
Yes. Now, what I want you to do is make sure the
Share my
backlight
Yeah.
is set for like 30 minutes. Just stay on.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to take that phone out there and point it toward the Geiger counter. But before you do that, go back on your screen and do share screen for the Geiger counter radiation live. And now we'll watch it for 5 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense?
I am going outside to the monitoring station.
Dan is on the EVA.
Now, Thunder, doesn't necessarily have to point it at the Geiger counter. He should point it at the sky or wherever the radiation is.
Well, the Geiger counter is picking up the radiation, and we're trying to cover that field that is being detected, and we're trying to render that field inert, basically.
Well, like
Now, this says last 3 hours of data.
Yeah, I may be wrong on that. It may update, but it'll record it though. I'm heading out there. I may lose you because I'm going outside.
Roger that, Dan. We've got you on the EVA outside the shuttle. He's outside the shuttle now.
He has left the International Space Station.
That's right. We've got Dan Willis is now conducting the radiation mitigation experiment. Shuttle astronauts will be conducting this experiment for the next 3 hours.
I am.
Children, get your parents' permission before leaving the Starcraft.
That's right. Make sure you either have some sort of high energy consciousness that surrounds you or a good space.
What's the audio delay on this? How far away is he from the planet?
Starting to break up.
I love hearing this because some of you guys are almost as nuts as I am. That's good.
Oh my goodness.
We're all nuts, that's for sure.
This is what I call real-time sci-fi.
Yeah, huh? Just having fun with it. I love science experimenting all day long. Are you kidding me? Give me some instruments. Let's play. I love smoking guns. I love doing this all day long. I think I heard he said we're being attacked by aliens. There's asteroids everywhere. Please be back.
He's outside of our transporter range right now.
I thought the aliens were friendlies.
We're beaming back, but we just don't have enough power, Captain.
Beam him up. Beam him up. He's in danger.
I just had more time. I just need more time.
Change the laws of physics.
I can.
Indians are friendly. Oh my goodness.
What do you say? The humans are the unfriendlies? Yeah.
I thought the aliens were friendlies.
Yeah, that's who you want. You don't want the humans.
Yeah, the humans aren't friendly, that's for sure.
Okay, we're at 13 still.
Didn't we start at 15?
Well, I've seen the thing move, so at least we're getting some new updated numbers. Oh no, we went to 14.
Uh-oh. Wrong formula, Gary. You need to go rerun your numbers.
Oh, shoot, I gave him the amplifier. My bad.
Thunder, you just radiated the planet.
Oh, I made the ocean 10 times worse. Oh my goodness. Get another Twinkie out, guys.
Okay.
Back inside
The LEM.
I'm back inside.
astronaut Willis has returned to the shuttle.
Decompression engaging.
That's right. Decontamination procedures in effect.
Oxygen tanks on.
Get back inside the hab.
Okay.
Oxygen manufacturing.
You guys are nuts. I love it.
I'm ready. You know, when I was in the Navy, a little funny joke. I'd be in the control room, we'd be driving and diving, and it would be so boring. We would make jokes about jettisoning the bow compartment, or we'd make Star Trek references just to keep from being bored. Of course, the officers all looked at us like we had third eyes, but
Well, if you can't have fun no matter what you're doing, including saving the planet, it's just all for naught.
that's right.
I agree.
Let's look at your station, Dan.
Didn't really notice a big change. I noticed it did drop about 2 points on counts per minute, but nothing drastic.
Okay, well, hold on. 2 points is...
But it's
10%.
varying. It's
In a
constantly
very
varying.
short time.
2%.
That's,
20%.
what are we at here?
20
2 points out of 15, that's
15%.
8%? Huh? Okay. Wait.
Well, look at the time also that it was pointing at it. It was a very short time. If it was also lengthened the time, then it compound the effect, I would think.
Do you still have the probe in place, Dan?
No, well, I just held it up next to it for a few minutes, and then
Oh no, leave it there.
If you can get a selfie stick and hold that thing on the selfie stick of some kind,
Or just lay it next to it, no?
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
just lay it underneath
all right?
it, pointing.
yeah, actually, if you lay it underneath and it's aiming up to the sky,
That's it.
It's not the Geiger counter that has the radiation, it's the sky that has the radiation.
right? So
Can the image be in black and
The
white?
screen will
or is it-
turn off, though, right?
Well, the screen will turn off in like 30 minutes if you have your backlight set on for a long time.
Right. Well, my phone's down to 20% anyway. It needs to be charged.
That's
so.
cool. That's cool. We only needed like 5-10 minutes.
we just had more
Okay.
time, Captain.
Yeah. I thought you. No, I want you to leave it out there and then come back in here and we'll look at the numbers. Is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something, Thunder. If the radiation is falling from the sky because it's up in the jet stream, it's consistently dropping. So that would have these kind of monitoring, devices would have to be always on. It's just not going to make it to zero.
Well, I know. That's why we'll put them in pucks. We're only testing palladium.
Station.
This is
Just
not.
Dan, what is your station number? I'm looking at the map.
The solution will be in Twinkies. We'll have little orgonite filled Twinkies with hologram anti-radiation inside them that is always projecting. It does not require a power source. But to test, I can use the cell phone to test it immediately right now.
Gotcha.
Once we have the data and understanding, I could then mail Dan a Twinkie. He could put it out underneath that Geiger counter, and those numbers would stay low all the time. So I'm trying to just get a feel if this is quantifiable Geiger counter, which will detect the now inert radiation coming off of the area.
Now, Tom, how far are you away from from the RAD4? Are you?
It's several hours north of me. But just curiosity, real quick, Dan, what is your monitoring station again? I'm looking at the map and I'm trying to pick that station up.
Look in southern Oregon.
Okay, Bedford?
Yeah, you can actually,
I see
to
one
the
here.
left.
Grants Pass? Oh, there you are, Grants Pass. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dream Hill, yeah.
I think that's where my brother got a speeding ticket.
You can actually zoom into the map and you can
Okay, I just
see
wanted to get the right one. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, good. I got to log in? Okay, wait. Look here for data charts. They want me to log in.
Can you print the image in black? My color on my printer's not working. Can I print this image in black and white?
No. Negative. It works. The energy field emits from the light given from the screen. The light then picks up the frequency and carries it for about 30 feet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Good.
So it could be a good screensaver, huh?
Well, that's exactly what our EMF radiation screensaver is that set the world record for EMF radiation reduction. I own that record now.
And Dan, when you join our Be Fantastic movement, we send you the EMF reducer for free for your phone.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, great, thank you.
Or use the picture that I just sent you right now, and you got an EMF block for your phone.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you've been able to quantify it? Do you have any links on the research of quantifying the work you've done?
Yeah, I've had third-party validation testing labs. EPA world record for pollution reduction was done at California Environmental Engineering Lab. I had Intertech.
Incredible. How did you come about discovering it?
What? I'm sorry?
How did you come about discovering this? Kind of was a mad scientist. More angry, fucking pissed off scientists who probably needs anger management issues. Not mad. Those guys got nothing on me. I was just told no at the FDA for liquid nicotine in a pump spray. And, you get a nicotine blast that triggers neurons to the brain, and it's a competitor to the patch or gum, just nicotine Binaco. Well, the FDA had a connection because I already had 100 million bottles already pre-ordered and sold, but I needed the FDA federal. What happened is I filed under a new drug delivery system, and that's where they hung me. So basically told me I couldn't make it. So I got pissed about it, and I walked across the street and bought a box of cigars. And as I had my hologram sitting on the counter, my credit card, I looked down at that hologram and I said, hey, what's the hologram sound like? And if I had the sound vibration of nicotine, I guess, I don't need the FDA's. I could have nicotine water with nicotine vibration and no chemical discharge. I could maybe program that water if I stored the nicotine frequency in a hologram. And that's really where my head was. And so I walked out, I lit up a cigar, and for the next 25 minutes I had an epiphany. How to pour the laser optics in a specific sequence and hook this up to a DVD burner, working with LED lights to convert a binary sequence
and built a computer to make this stuff. Basically, just all kind of just downloaded having a cigar out after I was told I can't make liquid nicotine anymore.
Oh, it'd be good to get off nicotine altogether. It has some good attributes, but
it's my favorite drug. I love it. Hey, but I'm over it now. I'm day 10. Woo. 11. Day 11. I just snapped it and quit it. No, that was difficult, but I did. It's been good.
I love a good cigar, though.
Can you do this with drugs like meth and other high level drugs? Can you replace meth or cocaine with a hologram?
Well, okay. The answer to that is I probably should finish what happened with nicotine. Well, it was the first holographic frequency that I created that almost killed me in the lab. What happened was I took the hologram with the frequency of nicotine and placed it on my back of my hand like a nicotine patch, basically. I was competing against nicotine patch without a chemical discharge. That's really what I had designed here. So about 40 minutes later, my arm went numb. I was having chest pains. The neurons in my brain told my heart that I must have just smoked a 200-pound cigarette because the cells in my body were now transducing into nicotine vibration. And that's what we do. When this technology comes near, whatever it comes near, it changes the phase of the matter and the vibrational pattern along with the properties of the matter, no matter how big it is or size. So, like...
So before you answer my other drug question, my podcast is coming to an end. Can we get a reading for my listeners of what we're at now? What number?
Okay. I got muted because I had a phone call, I guess. You there?
Yeah. What are we at?
Yeah, we hear you.
Anybody got a reading on NETC, what we're at right now? My podcast is about to end. I want to give the listeners the final readout.
Well, we need to put Dan needs to take the phone back out there and place it there, yeah?
Oh, I thought he did that a while ago.
Oh. Let's see. The current reading right now is 18. It's actually higher. The average is 16. So.
Okay. Thunder.
But my phone is back here in the house.
Okay, go put it out, lay it underneath the Geiger counter, so then see if we can get that drop down to like a single digit.
Set up, there's no place to really put the phone because it's the way it's set up.
Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed listening in. We are coming into an end of this particular podcast. We're continuing.
The phone's about ready to die.
We'll be continued. Hopefully, you enjoyed what you heard. There's some real good information.
Don't you have an anti-gravity unit you can use, Dan?
Go to netc.com to monitor the radiation that's falling on America and maybe the planet.
Maybe
thanks
put
for
it on the
listening.
ground facing up.
Please help us save the
take at
planet
least
by
5
going
minutes
to
in order for it
help
to
Dr.
take an effect
Fantastic
because I
and
was
Thunder
holding
Save
it
the
up to
Planet.
the Geiger counter
And we'll go from there.
and I was
Thanks for
watching
listening,
the
everyone.
CPM.
Bye-bye.